We rolling?
Yep.
All right, episode 6. First guest today is a professional welder, I guess you could say.
Yeah, right.
So it's Joey motherfucking Caicedo here. First guest, man.
Thanks for having me on the show, guys.
Yeah, it's kind of special too, because it's episode 6 already. So I've been wanting to have guests for a little bit now. So it's special. You're the first one. So
yeah, dude. When you texted me and you were like, "Hey, do you want to be on?" I'm stoked. Like, absolutely. I'll come on the podcast.
Yeah,
it'd be awesome.
Yeah, man. It's definitely cool that we're having a fun time. Just So yeah, what's going on with like derbies and stuff now with the Joey does like demolition derbies, builds his own cars too, so yeah. I've seen it. It's insane the shit that he builds. It's awesome.
Yeah.
So what's going on with it?
Well, right now, winter upon us officially. I don't know if you guys have been outside today. It is freezing.
Fucking cold.
But derby's kind of slowed down for me right now. But this past summer, COVID just wrecked everything.
So nothing at all. No derbies.
I mean, there were a couple, but usually the first one of the year is like April, May, something like that. We didn't even get started until September.
Really?
Yeah, September. Like, I didn't run the first one of the year until October.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, it definitely took its toll.
How old were you when you were in your first derby? Like, your first derby, how old were you? Were you old enough? Did you have a license? Do you have to have a license to do that?
No. It all varies show to show. Mm-hmm. First one I did, I was 16. I had my permit. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Now that you're saying it, I'm like, I went to a couple of them, and man, they're crazy, man.
Dude, it is. I saw a guy get medevaced out of a show one time. He got hit so hard. Yeah. Yeah, dude. He was all the way down at one end of the track, and this dude got a full track, full throttle, just flying in.
Whoa. T-boned him.
Oh yeah, hit him, crushed the pillar in a couple feet. I mean,
wow.
They stopped the show, and my car wasn't running at the time. I was freaking out inside trying to figure out what's going on. I look up like, yo, why's everybody stopped? What's the ambulance in here for?
Did you ever have I know, like, sometimes, like, if you get hit, like, a lot, like, the car will stop running. Mm-hmm. Did you ever get hit after your car wasn't even running anymore? Like, you're just sitting there, like, oh, shit, what if I get hit? And then you get hit?
Yeah.
Really?
It happens. You gotta expect it. You're in, a derby. It's chaotic.
Yeah.
People are having a good time flying around.
Yeah.
Like, it's not fun, but it happens.
Yeah. When I went to go see you, it was all of us. Like, the whole family went to go see you at, I think it was Charlottesville?
Yeah, Mountain Springs.
Far away, right?
Yep.
The far away one?
That was out by Cabela's.
Really?
That was all the way out by Cabela's, yeah.
And the stands go, like, up, too, and they're covered, I think. Dude, man, that was crazy that night. Yeah. Dude, I saw one girl with fucking one tit, dude. Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
with a fucking tank top on.
What a place, Mountain Springs. Dude, rest in peace, though. They sold. The whole place got demolished. It's going to be warehouses now, unfortunately.
Everything is, dude. Everything is just these stupid fucking warehouses.
You and I know money talks, and it's tough.
The mighty buck.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, that's cool.
Dude, speaking of bucks, though, did I tell you Dad got a deer this year?
Did he?
Yeah, he got a nice buck, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
You got a picture of it?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he got it in archery season too, believe it or not.
He shot it with a bow?
Yeah.
I didn't know he knew how to shoot bow.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Dad has a bow. I think he got a crossbow the other year too.
Nice.
That thing's, dude, I've shot that before. It is
powerful.
Nice. Oh, so accurate too. Like, you just pinpoint accuracy. It's crazy.
If you shot somebody with that, if you shot him in the chest, could it go like clean right through the chest? Through the back?
Chest, probably not. There's just too much in the way. But if
if
you were to like catch someone down low in the stomach, that'd rip straight through you. Absolutely.
How about the head?
It'd have to be like the perfect shot. You
Close
know what
range,
I'm saying?
point blank.
Just straight out of a video game, walking around with your crossbow.
Just straight out of what is that show with the dead people walking around?
Walking Dead.
Yeah, Walking Dead. Yeah. We were just talking about that too last week, and I forgot the name. But for your first derby, Joey, like did you build like for the first derby? Did you build that? Nice.
Yeah.
When was that? Last month?
That was be honest. I don't even remember. It was warmer out, though.
Okay.
We weren't wearing Carhartts, and there wasn't snow on the ground. Yeah.
Man, so...
But sorry, what was that? The first one I was in?
Yeah, your first Derby, that car, did you build that yourself?
Oh, yeah. Funny story. I actually bought the car for $100 from, you remember, my Nan on my mom's side? I bought it from her for $100. It needed an alternator.
Really?
And
what kind of car was it?
It was
Oldsmobile?
a 1986 Chevy Cavalier.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah. Rust
car.
bucket. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I had a blast in that thing. It's funny to think about how far I've come.
I know.
In building, you know, starting off with that little thing. Now I'm running like Crown Vics and Cadillacs.
Yeah, dude. Dude, Joey is like to be like all self-taught. I think like with his welding and stuff, and like it's insane to see how it's all. It's like Matt, like he's self-taught with like producing and shit. Like like all of our recordings like he's done, and it's like it's crazy how you just teach yourself and take the time. How you can be just as good as somebody who's trained.
Yeah. Now, how did you get into that, Matt? Like, what made you want to start doing that kind of stuff?
Dude, just a love for music. Evan and I have always wanted to record stuff.
Yeah.
You know, since we were little, but yeah, I mean, you're right. There's parallels with every craft, like you with welding and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's cool stuff, man.
Yeah. Did you ever think about welding like a machine gun on an army Jeep?
Oh my goodness.
That'd be sweet.
That'd be crazy. I'd love to do that.
Drive it through Bangor, just shooting up at the air.
Yeah. I just wish I was better at welding. Like, I don't consider myself good by any means. Like, I'm not bad in my opinion, but compared to like some of the guys I work with who went to school and whatnot for welding, they're just... Dude, it's crazy. They just lay dimes all day. It doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah, but they're also a lot older than you.
Yeah, they got the years under the belt.
But considering the fact that you haven't been welding for that long, like 20 years, like obviously, but like you got, you know, the welding job you got, and that's pretty cool. And especially with no like schooling or whatever, you got that job. So
yeah. Now that was awesome, honestly. I know some kids who have just struggled straight out of school.
Yeah.
I feel bad, though, because it's not necessarily their fault. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of the public school system just sets you up for failure from the moment you walk through their doors. And it doesn't matter what school district, you know, they're all the same in my opinion.
So, I was going to ask you something, too, another thing. I know what I was going to ask you. So your first Derby, so think back to your first Derby.
Oh, I remember.
And getting in the car and you start, and you got that first big hit. Was it pretty like, because you can't really like prepare for what it is until it actually happens. That first time you got hit real hard and it really fucking jarred you. Like, was it like, oh shit, like this is what it is?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It was like shell shocked.
Dude, when you get your shit rocked in a car. So I didn't get hit super hard in my first show.
Yeah.
I was more like the Tasmanian devil dishing out the hits, foot to the floor.
Right.
Another car that I built the next year was a 5-speed Toyota Corolla. Had a blast in that car.
What year was it?
95-ish, something like that. Well, one of the bubble style cars.
Yeah.
But it got down to like the last 5 or 6 cars, and the way I had my fuel pump wired, because you got to move the gas tank out from under. It's dangerous to have it down there.
Yeah.
So I put a small 5-gallon one in the car, and the way I had my hot wire routed was like kind of under my foot. It was a bad spot looking back at it now.
Right.
But at the time, that's how I knew how to do it. Yeah. And the car stalled out, and I was trying to get it started, and I got half-tracked. The dude caved my pillar and hit my head off of the the pillar right up by your head here.
Right.
Seeing stars for real for the first time. Oh, yeah. I got hit so hard, it was like, what was that?
Yeah.
But
and that was the first fucking...
Yeah, that was kind of like the welcome. You know, they joke like the welcome to the NFL with the rookies when someone just gets rocked or something like that.
Fucking bell rung.
Yeah, that was welcome to the Derby world for me.
Yeah, welcome to the jungle, man.
That's right.
Dude, yeah, that's crazy, man. I couldn't imagine. I've never been...
We'll have to get you in a car someday. You don't even have to build it. I'll find something for you. Just have you hop in.
Make sure it's automatic. Yeah. Have you ever done a Derby with a manual car?
Yeah.
Is it harder?
Yeah, but yes, but no. Like driving a manual car on the road, you know how you're real careful you're not in a derby. You just dump the clutch, foot to the floor. It's great.
Yeah.
You're hammering on it.
It just doesn't matter.
It's great. Yeah.
So now that, because I know you're busy with work and everything and whatever else you got to do, have you been really picking up on guitar still, like practicing every now and then?
Believe it or not, yeah. Recently, I went out of my way to learn Blackbird by the Beatles. Yeah.
Oh, by the Beatles,
yeah,
really?
On the acoustic.
Is it hard? I don't think I ever heard that song.
Yes and no. It's a finger-picking song, so there's a lot of progressions that are tricky, just because of where you have to place your fingers. But once you get the muscle memory down, it's really not that bad.
Yeah, once you get used to it.
And for someone like, you or Matt here who knows their way around an instrument fairly well, you'd pick up on it. It's not that bad.
You ever heard that song, Matt? Blackbird? I don't think I ever heard it.
I've heard of it.
You know what album it's off of?
Yeah, it's on the White Album.
Oh, the White Album.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really familiar with that album.
It's a good song. Great album. Believe it or not, I've been listening to the Beatles heavily recently. Do you mind if I show you the recents?
I don't care.
So on Spotify here, right, not sponsored. Course.
Yeah, not sponsored. But I'm trying to get us on. Yeah. If I could figure out the RSS feed, if anybody can help me with the goddamn RSS feed, I will give you $1,000. Okay, just come in here and help me get all my shit on Spotify.
Yeah, for $1,000, I'll put machining on hold and come help you out. All right, but so of course, Back in Nam. You know what I'm saying? That's the playlist name.
Back in Nam.
Oh yeah, Back in Nam. 60s, 70s era.
Nice.
And
CCR, probably a lot of CCR.
Of course. But I recently decided to listen through albums, because if you just want to scroll down through there, you'll find. I feel like for the longest time when I would listen to music, it was just like I was looking for one song. I wouldn't listen to an album through. It was almost like you'd get the radio effect. If anyone knows what I'm saying, where it's just, that's a cool song, but it came out of nowhere. I decided to start listening to albums through just to find some hidden gems. And just going through the Beatles especially, there's so many songs that the mainstream radio, just appeal. They miss. It's just, it's a shame. It really is. And it's across the board, every genre.
Yep. Yeah, they got a lot of good shit, man. I was just listening last night to In My Life.
Yeah.
Good song.
Nice.
Yeah. Dude, we were just, the other day, we were talking about, there was a headline that I saw. It was Kanye West and, who's it, Rihanna?
Right. Rihanna with Paul McCartney.
They asked Paul McCartney to play guitar on a song, right?
Yeah.
So...
All right.
Yeah, they asked him to play guitar on a song. After they mixed it and mastered it, they sent it to Paul McCartney, and he said his guitar part that he played was unrecognizable. They sped it up, they altered it, they remixed it. And I was telling Matt, I'm like, if you had Paul McCartney, if you got him to play guitar on one of your songs, why would you make it unrecognizable?
That's what I'm saying. Why wouldn't you just leave it? Like,
and it sucks.
Paul McCartney on your song.
It sucks because I'm a fan of Kanye too, and it's like, why would you? Yeah, I love.
You listen to Kanye at all?
I love Kanye. I like his older stuff.
Yeah,
like College Dropout.
Yes.
Yeah, so like the early kind of 2000s. But yeah, I'm a Kanye fan. Rihanna's okay. But yeah, I was surprised to hear that. I'm like, why? It's weird. No,
I get what you're saying. Sometimes you just think like those don't mix. Why are they together in a song? But
why would Paul McCartney even accept that? Accept that offer? And
probably needs the money like the rest of us.
Yeah, he's probably so broke right now. There's another one too. It made me laugh when we saw it.
Yeah, you gotta see the picture of it too. I'll bring it up.
It was just a headline of Eminem has no respect for Paul McCartney just because Paul McCartney had the same release date for the album as Eminem's newer album. So he just has no respect for him because they had the same release date. It was hilarious.
There they are.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
And then I was saying too, like Paul McCartney's really, really critical of a lot of bands.
Yeah.
When he was talking, somebody asked him about Slipknot, and he called them Shitnot.
Wow.
Yeah, and
that's
I
unfortunate.
I wouldn't expect Paul McCartney to dig Slipknot, but that's kind of the segue. I know you really like Slipknot.
Oh, bro.
I love Slipknot. I've been a fan of Slipknot since I was...
Josh got me a shirt for freaking Christmas, bro.
Oh, just the old school logo. Self-titled. Yeah, nice, man.
Dude, great album, too.
Yeah.
Great album.
Yeah, I've been a fan of Slipknot since I was probably 16 when the Grey Chapter came out. And I'm still listening to them. But Self-Titled is a good album, and I like Iowa.
Iowa was a really good album.
Iowa's good.
Iowa was a great album.
It's like grimy and gross sounding, you know, like really.
It's a real dark album, really.
Is.
Like, you think about it. Even, like, if you go on YouTube and watch any of the band interviews, like, Corey Taylor will come right out and tell you that, like, they did not enjoy making Iowa. Just the producer they were with at the time just was trying to hammer the music out of them. They had to grind.
Yeah.
The whole band agrees, like, ugh, what an album.
Yeah, well, you know, like how Chris Fain, the percussion player, left a couple years ago. I was watching some stuff of his on YouTube, and back in 2008, like All Hope Is Gone era, when he was still with the band and things were going good. Yeah. Even then, he said like he got like no respect from the band. Like, you know, he asked Paul Gray, you know, if he could be number 3, and I guess Paul was like, I don't know, man, you got to earn that, and he said he just got no respect from anybody, and then he ended up suing Slipknot because
there was financial, there was a bunch of financial things that went down. How long was he one of like the original? Yeah, he was one of the original. Like, I forgot, because I know obviously you had Clown and Paul.
Clown and Paul
both were like the OGs.
Yeah, Joey was too, the drummer, but he's not even in there
What
anymore.
do you think of Jay Weinberg?
It's good.
Yeah, dude, I saw him live at Montage Mountain 2 years ago.
Really?
I think, or no, it was not Fest 2019. It was not Fest 2019. It was in the summer. And what a guy! Just the energy he brought to the show, like for a live performance, was insane.
I'm a huge fan of Joey Jordison, but I think, and that's a shame about what's happening to him. I know he's got something going on with his legs, like some condition.
Oh, that's not cool.
So I don't know if that's the reason he left or if they fired him. I don't know, but dude, Jay Weinberg's good, and his dad is Max Weinberg, who played drums for Bruce Springsteen for forever.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yep. So that's his kid, which is different because you listen to Max Weinberg, he's playing, you know, this, you know, true like kind of American music with Bruce Springsteen, and then you get his kid who's just up there with a mask and just playing with a fucking 80-piece drum kit, you know,
going at it.
But he's good. The new bassist is okay. I don't think he's really nowhere near.
I call him, you know, no disrespect to the guy, but like I call him Tortilla Face. Have you guys seen his mask?
That's the new percussionist.
Oh, is that
who replaced Chris?
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, people call him Tortilla Man. There he is.
Yes, there it is.
What do you think about Corey's new mask?
Yeah, I don't like it.
It's like a big bubble fish.
Yeah, I really don't like it, honestly.
Sid?
The majority of the new masks I'm not a fan of. They don't meet the old.
Right.
What's the word I'm looking for here? I guess attitude.
Right.
You know what I mean?
In a way, I mean, they have to change it. You don't want to see in 2020 the same mask you saw in 1999.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely.
So
I understand why they change them.
I respect them in that case because they're coming up with new ones and stuff. But yeah, this one I'm just not really digging.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. And then, yeah, Tortilla Man, they call him. Just funny. But that mask, I just don't get. Excuse me.
It almost looks like a burn victim type thing. You see what I'm saying?
It does. Damn, dude.
Great band, still though.
Great band, love
they
them.
always have been.
If I could see them live, I would. Yeah. So whenever
I'd recommend it. I'd recommend it.
Whenever they're gonna be coming around and we're actually allowed to like go to concerts, I'm probably gonna go see them.
You should definitely would recommend get pit tickets.
Okay.
I'm not saying jump right into one of the pits, but be down there.
Really?
A lot more fun. Yeah.
Nice.
Like, cause they were the first like big concert I ever went to where there was a headlining band. Cause you know, I don't know, did you ever go to Winter Jam in Reading? No. Well, that was more of a like a bunch of groups were there. So if you came to see one group, it wasn't
everybody.
Yeah,
it's like a festival.
Yeah, not like we're come to watch Slipknot. It just so happens these other groups are gonna be here.
Right.
But just dude, from the start of the show, like, you know, the openers weren't bad at all. They They weren't for me. I forget their names. To
At
be
Winterfest,
honest.
you said, or
No, for Slipknot. For
Nice.
Slipknot, yeah. I forget their names. I feel bad because they both put on a great show. You know, really brought the energy to the crowd. But there was like an hour wait between the last set for what was their name? They're a Swedish band, I think.
Hold that thought, Matt. Could you maybe look that up? What was that tour name?
Oh, it's Knotfest 2019.
Knotfest 2019 opening bands.
Yeah.
Maybe read them off and see if Joey, because maybe I'll know them. Could elaborate on that a little more.
If I had that T-shirt, it would have had them on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Volbeat?
Yeah, they're cool. Yeah, they're from like Europe or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I listened to a couple songs. They're dope.
Yeah, they were the ones who came on. Yeah, Behemoth, Gira. Like I said, it was a great opening. Great openers. But there was like an hour between those sets. It was maybe 10, 15 minutes between all the other groups. Everyone was just sitting and waiting for Slipknot to come out.
So there was an hour between the last opening band and Slipknot?
Yeah. It was insane. It was such a long time.
They got a lot of setup.
Yes, yeah.
They got all the...
You got to figure they got to account for 9 members, too.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah. I mean, all the pyros and stuff, that's probably all set up, beforehand, but setting up the drum kit alone, it takes...
Yeah.
Especially Jay's drum set, it's big.
How long, like, when... with the new band, how long does it take you to set up? How long does it take for you guys to set up?
To set up?
Yeah, like all of your stuff.
Well, I mean, when we go to practice, it's at Jared's house, the drummer, so his drum's already set up. But if I were to set up something like that, those are just like extra. Like I have like better equipment at home too, so I'll like add that. But for that little kit, probably because I'm really OCD, so it might take me longer. But I'd say for the whole drum kit and putting mics on it and stuff, micing them up, I'd say probably half hour.
Yeah.
For guitar players or anything, probably as long as it take them just to find what levels they need. It's not when once you know what you're doing, it's not really anything that is too bad. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But sound checking for shows sucks.
Yeah.
We haven't played any shows yet because we don't have a bass guitar player yet. But when I was playing with them. With Blind Choice, it was like sound check was like, oh, this sucks. I just gotta kick drum for 2 minutes. Just hit the kick, hit the snare, and I'm like, all right, Tom, it sucks. Everybody's just sitting there watching it. Like, why am I here?
Like one person's head bobbing along with it.
Yeah, you got some guy who's fucking stoned to the gills, just thinking that's the show.
He's been at the bar since happy hour yesterday.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, he slept on top of the table. Matt, can you pause that?
Yep.
We back on? All right, sorry, I had to take a piss. All right, yeah, so we're coming back. So yeah, Matt, you found an article there?
Yeah, this is just about Oregon decriminalizing possession of street drugs, coming first in the nation. Basically, they decriminalized everything, really. Like
meth?
Heroin,
everything.
meth.
Jeez.
Just decriminalized it, though, so...
So that just means, like, if they got caught with it, they can't get in trouble, but...
Yeah, they're probably going to be
up or some shit.
referenced into, like, rehab, like, more so that kind of stuff than prison.
Man, that's weird. Yeah, man, like we're going to start seeing more and more, like, a looser grip, I think, on drugs, especially pot, especially marijuana.
I was going to say, because Oregon just legalized coke.
Did they?
Yeah. Get yourself a peanut butter and crack sandwich.
Yeah, there we go. Sprinkle some of that white shit on there.
People aren't going to be going to Dunkin' for their morning coffee run. They're going to be doing lines off their dash before walking into Amazon or UPS to handle your packages.
Dude, you know what, man? Just like at... Well, how about where we used to work at CH on Friday nights? There was guys... There was these... truck drivers who would drive for this paving company, and like there's multiple times we found little baggies inside these cabs and these trucks of coke or heroin. And I'm like, the older I get, I realize like these guys work their fucking ass off for 12 hours a day in the heat, driving these trucks, doing labor. If coke or if anything helps them get through their day, I can't be mad at you. Straight up, I can't be mad at you for trying to get something to help you get through your long day. You
Still,
know what I mean?
that's a shitty like cycle to be in. You know?
Yeah, like Joey, like I know you work a lot of hours, you work really hard. If you told me, and obviously you don't do this, but if you told me that you snuck alcohol into work and you said that's what gets me through the day, I'd be like, I can't be mad at you for that. I can't be mad at somebody trying to just get through.
Everyone's circumstance and situation is different. You know, whatever gets you through, that's...
Yeah. Like this stuff, man, like after an hour of me not having it, I'm okay. I can do it. I'll give you a little timeline here.
Little timeline.
Let's
see it. When you wake up. Let's start with when you wake up.
Okay, so I wake up. Usually I go for a walk before I eat breakfast.
Good healthy choice.
This is the first thing I put in when I go for my walk.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, people are listening. They can't see it. This is Copenhagen Straight.
Also not sponsored.
Yeah, also not sponsored. But I'll put one in, and the morning buzz is good because you went all night without doing it.
I know what you mean.
8+ hours, and it feels good.
Mm-hmm.
But say if it's the middle of the day and I haven't had one, I haven't put a chew in for an hour, I'm okay. After around the 2-hour mark, I start to get a little jittery.
Yeah.
I start to talk a lot, and I really want to hurry up what I'm doing to get this, whatever that means,
Mm-hmm.
After about 2.5 hours, I start to get testy and still jittery.
Get pissy.
Yep, getting like a little dick.
Yep.
And then after the 3-hour mark and anything after that, the headache kicks in.
Yep.
The other night, I had to go somewhere, and I did not bring this with me, and I was gone for like 4+ hours.
Dude.
And so when I got home, I went for a walk. It was already at night. I go for a walk every night before I go to bed. And
good, get some metabolism going.
Yep, so I put this in as soon as I stepped outside, and I had this splitting headache because I went 4.5 hours without it, without the nicotine. And I'm not exaggerating in the slightest. The instant this stuff entered my lip, headache gone.
Wow.
Headache gone. It's bad, dude.
It's bad. I know what you're saying.
I mean, I could be doing a lot worse shit, but I don't know. Everybody has their shit,
Oh, no,
their vice.
I know exactly what you mean, man. Like, I can't point fingers. I come home every day from work and I burn. You know, it's just come home from a long, stressful day.
I can't judge you for doing that.
That's what I'm saying.
You work really hard and everybody's got their, even alcoholics, man. It's like, I wish
you wouldn't drink as much, but I'm not going to stop you from it.
I wish you wouldn't beat your wife and kid every night when you get home from work.
Yeah.
But if you could handle that and keep that at bay, I can't be mad at you.
Yeah.
So we kind of just did like a complete 180. We were talking about Slipknot, now we're just talking about coke and heroin. It's funny though.
Podcast way. That's just how it goes. It's just how it goes.
Like last night we did one. We did one last night, probably around 7.
Yeah.
And we talked about some topics, and then I was like, Matt, pause that. I picked up his guitar, and I just covered a song. Like, it's funny how it could just switch, like, instantly. But
I know what you're saying.
When you have your own show, like, you can do whatever the fuck you want, You're not like, you don't have some network telling you can't say this, or you can't do that.
Yeah.
We're giving you $100 million a year,
I wish. Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, it'd be nice.
What do you do with $100 million a year? Annual income, $100
million a year.
Annually,
wow,
yeah.
I'd be dead.
Whoa.
I'd be dead, dude. I'd do so much shit that would I don't know, dude. I had a Rolls Royce. I'd have a big house, like the typical shit, Like,
would you still be in Pennsylvania? You think?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, well, I'd probably have a nice house here. Probably have a couple houses and somewhere else. Definitely not L.A. L.A.'s a shit show.
Yeah.
Smell LA.
Everybody's leaving L.A. Like. Everybody.
Good. Maybe property will drop.
Yeah.
Property values will drop.
Yeah.
LA's ridiculous. I wouldn't move there. I might move.
What about Cali in general?
I'd move to California.
Yeah.
Or maybe have like a summer home there.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
But I don't know. I love PA too much, and
that's something I reflected on this year a lot because I took a couple of hikes up the mountain this past summer just for sunrise. Yes sir. I'll show you some pictures. They're breathtaking. Wish the fine people listening to this could see them.
Eventually they might be able to. We want to start doing video soon.
That'd be awesome. Sounds like the GoPro.
Once it takes off, and it's a little bit more in demand, we'll start doing video.
That'd be awesome.
But we'll have to probably decorate and put some nice stuff in. But if it's just this corner, like this, we can
just throw a green screen back there. We'll
just
be anywhere
decorate,
you want.
Decorate from there, back here, and there. Yeah. Get an on-air sign me and Matt were talking about.
That would be awesome.
Nobody walks in.
Yo, you have that huge green screen. You could put like...
Yeah. Wow, where was that at?
That was up, could take a little while. Hold on.
Nice.
Thank you. It's like an hour hike up a mountain in the dark. It's crazy. But, it's, you know where Deerhead Inn is in Del Water Gap?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you take the left, like you're coming from Kelly's, headed towards Del Water Gap. You take the left at the Deerhead Inn, and it's back up that way is the parking for the entrance. Yeah. Great hike, but it's a killer. But anyways, back to what I was saying. I've really grown to appreciate home, PA especially where we live, because, like going to Bangor, every student hates on the school. It's just the way. I'm sure it was no different. Penargil, you ask someone from Easton, I'm sure it was no different either.
Everybody hates the situation they're in.
Exactly.
Everything's a shitty town.
Yeah.
It's like, dude,
gotta have something to complain about.
They never leave though.
Yeah, but just you could go anywhere. Like I went to the beach over the summer with my girlfriend Jenna. Had a great time out there. You get home and that's exactly what it is. It's like, this is home. This is a good feeling. Just sitting up top of the mountain there, early in the morning, everything's still quiet, real peaceful. You grow to appreciate home. Just understand, like, this isn't that bad of a place. All these years, like, what a shithole. It's not that bad. It's not.
It's not like, and another thing was like, kids are always like, this fucking school sucks, this and that, and it's like,
they're the ones who don't try though, it seems.
Where we went, like Penargil, it's a little school, but you know what? Like, I never really tried in school, but like, it's a good school, man. Like,
like people were pretty good, like, it wasn't like some ghetto place to be.
I mean, the bullying was out of hand. We had 3 kids in 4 years of our high school kill themselves.
Yeah.
The bullying's out of hand.
That's not cool.
And I wish they took that and nipped it at the bud, but other than that, it's a good school. It's a good system. And Bangor, it being a lot bigger than Penargil, it's all good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Don't get me wrong. It wasn't a bad place. There were some things I think could have been dealt with better.
Yeah.
A little more professionally, or a little more thought could have went into before choices were made. But overall, like, if you needed help, you go talk to any teacher, your guidance counselors. They were going to try to help you.
Yeah.
They wanted to steer you in the right direction.
I just think, like some of the teachers though, and it's probably everywhere. Some of them are real uptight though. Like I remember, when we first made one of our demos when we were all still together with Blind Choice, we recorded it, and I think we got it done at like a legit studio. I think it was at Rich's house.
Mountainside.
Yep. And we got this really nice 3-song demo done. We worked hard on it.
Or end sound actually.
We printed it out. Like, we had a bunch of copies, and we were just, like, handing them out at lunch, just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, nice.
And a teacher came up to us and said we're not allowed to do that he said that we were giving out pirated movies. I was like, get the fuck out of here, you fat ass. You sit and play trumpet all day in your fucking office, and you're telling me I'm selling pirated movies? Get the fuck out of here. Dude, I'm just trying to share my music with everybody.
You should have told him, here, go put this in your DVD player. Try to play it.
Yeah, go play this with your fucking cello, you know?
Right.
And then we were playing Magic. We were playing Magic the Gathering one time, the card game, and we would play it at lunch and shit, but we couldn't even play it in study hall anymore because one of the teachers thought we were gambling.
Dude, same. We used to play Uno in study hall, and the vice principal, Jack Boyd, walked in and was like, can't be doing that. It's gambling. It's like, dude, are you fucking serious?
Yeah. Do you see Coke or thousands of dollars? Like, what do you think? We're gambling?
It's a bunch of kids who are just waking up because we had like a first or second block study hall, ridiculously early in the morning. It was like, no, we're just trying to wake up, play a little Uno, socialize. Nothing bad's going on here.
That uptight shit's got to end. Like, you're going to take some kids who are trying to share their music and you're going to make them stop because you think they're doing something illegal. Fuck you.
That happened with
our band. Fuck out of here.
That happened with our band posters too for that show.
Yeah, dude.
Really? We put them up and they tear them down instantly.
Dude, we made like flyers and stuff for one of our shows we were having. Kind of put them up on like any billboards they had in the school.
Yeah.
And they took them down for whatever reason. There was a stupid reason they took them down. But then they can have flyers for anything else, you know. And it's like flyers for a fucking raffle ticket draw.
Yeah,
and it's like, what? That's okay, but
or the sub sandwich sale.
Yeah, kids seeing a band, you know, and having a fun time on a Friday night. That's not okay. That's not tolerated. That's why nobody like coming out of that school ever really did anything extraordinary because they're just held down.
Outside of sports, outside of sports, glorified athletes.
But it's like even half those athletes, they go to college and they fucking fizzle out. It's like you're gonna suppress the musicians. And one day, dude, they could be the fucking man. You know what I mean? Like, you're suppressing them, but everything else is okay. Selling Subway sandwiches to get the football players new helmets.
Yeah, right.
It's like, that's okay, but God forbid you want to go to a concert, have fun.
Seriously, have a good time. Maybe see some local talent that has potential to make it someday.
That was fucked. That made me so pissed off.
I remember going to a couple of your guys. They were smaller shows, but always a good time.
Yeah, fun.
You know?
Yeah. Little shows were fun. We played that time at the Sherman. No. State Theater in Easton.
Right.
That was a big show.
State, yeah?
We were involved in this one band was holding like
Flint Face, right?
Yeah, this band Flint Face. They were holding like this concert, and they chose a bunch of young talent, and we got picked.
Wow.
And there was like, I don't know, almost 10 other artists, including us. And we waited backstage. It was a legit backstage. They had couches and shit. It was cool. We waited back there for 2 hours, nervous. Imagine waiting 2 hours, being so nervous to go on. And they chose us to go. We were the second to last band before the main band because we had a better sound. Yeah. Everybody else is playing piano and, you know, Rocket Man.
You guys were an actual band.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Dude, it was like a legit fucking concert. Like, we went behind the curtain, and there's all these fucking lights, and there's probably like, I don't know, 400 or 500 people there.
Nice.
And I remember, like, being so nervous. Like, that was our first really kind of big show, we thought. Once I got on the side of the stage and those lights are bright and it's hot, you just black out. Like, I swear, like, at least I did.
You just go in the flow of it all.
You're so nervous. I was so nervous, you just black out. Heard our name, went up, and did okay. I don't think that was our best sounding show. It wasn't us. It was just the bigger the show, the harder it is to kind of be
in control of it all.
Yeah. Like, we play a little room. Like, all the little shows we did, you have so much control.
Over just the sound that's coming out. I got you.
But it was good. And then immediately we got off stage, and there was, like, all these girls who wanted to start talking to us all of a sudden.
That's where it's at. That's where it's at, boys.
That's just a given. Like,
of course.
You go up on stage, you play anything, you're going to get chicks. Like, that's not, like, a myth. Like, it happens, you know?
They'll just go up there, play, like, the Blade of Grass.
Just
walk down, swarmed by the babes.
Yeah, swarmed by, like, the less hot chicks, but still chicks, you know? But yeah, man, that's
Flight
cool.
of the Bumblebee.
Playing shows is fun.
Something I never did. Yeah. I don't think I'll ever experience it. I'm alright with that, honestly.
It's nerve-wracking, like, especially if you haven't ever performed. Like, our first show was so nervous. But, like, I remember, like, when we were all together, like, we were really good, and we worked really hard to practice, and we were tight. Dylan really, really, really wanted us to play out live, and I was, like, nervous. I'd, like, brush it off. I'm like, yeah, we'll do it. And he just kept fucking pressuring me, and he's like, I got us a show. And I'm like, fuck.
You're like, ah.
So we get it, and I'm really nervous.
That was the longest sound check I think you've ever had, too. Like, you said,
I had really, really bad stage fright back then.
I believe it.
Something everybody just gets. And I swear to God, after 5 seconds of when we started our set, all gone.
Yeah.
It all went away, and ever since then, I just wanted to perform.
Dude, that's how it is down in the arena when you're in a derby. That first hit gets out of the way, all the butterflies disappear, and it's just game on.
Yeah, like, think about that. That's like something I would never do, man. Like going to Derby.
Yeah.
That sounds nerve-wracking as hell.
So much fun, though.
Yeah.
So much fun. Smoke a joint before you get in the car. You're all relaxed. Just, all right, let's go do this. Business as usual.
Yeah. Dude, we had I knew this one kid who, he bought this blunt from this kid from in a party.
Yeah.
And he didn't know the kid put like coke in it.
Ah, not
So
the least.
he smoked his blunt with coke in it.
He was probably on a different world.
He smoked his blunt with coke in it, dude. And like a couple days after, I asked about that kid. I'm like, hey, how's he doing? There was like a rumor that he was like sitting at home for 3 days just jerking off for 3 days straight. He got fucked up from that lace shit. Dude, he just sat home and like couldn't move.
That's why I don't know.
His dad's name was the fuck was his dad's name? Bernard. Yeah. Yeah, he worked at a factory like pressing stuff, like pressing plastic.
Huh.
They were kind of like poor, but yeah, that kid just smoked the wrong shit.
Yeah. No thanks.
You know?
I'll roll my own. Then I know what's in it, you know.
Yeah. Now, do you get yours from a black man?
Nah, it's a dispensary grade stuff. If you catch my drift.
Okay. Now, I didn't mean to sound racist there. I'm not racist, but I don't know.
We gotta use code on air. That's all.
That just came out of nowhere. I'm sorry. Don't fucking kill me.
Yeah.
An urban gentleman. Did you get it from an urban gentleman, as Theo Vaughn would say?
An urban cowboy, absolutely.
So, do you get it locally? I mean, do you have a company that sells it to you? Or?
Yeah. It's definitely a local thing. I've got a lot of my guys, my plugs are guys that I know I grew up with. So, you know, I trust these boys. I know they're not going to play me dirty in any way.
Yeah. Chuck? Still talk to Chuck?
Oh, yeah. See Chuck all the time. Kid's doing good. Dude, he's actually, believe it or not, he's almost pro in Counter-Strike. Do any of you guys know what Counter-Strike is?
Oh, yeah.
So
is it a game?
Yeah, he plays Counter-Strike Global Offense. And it's one of the more competitive first-person shooters for PC gaming. So it's not like your Call of Duties or anything.
Okay.
And he's so freaking good at this game.
Really?
Like, yeah, he has what's it called? Some of the recordings or the tapes.
Streams?
Yeah, some of the streams, the tapes. He'll play them back and show me some of the shots that he makes or the plays they set up. Like, I didn't even know they made plays in those games.
Really?
I thought you just ran around dinking kids, you know what I'm saying?
Do you know if he buys like skins and all that too?
I don't know if he does or doesn't. I'd imagine so. He's into the game enough that he would do that. But he's played in tournaments and made money off of it already.
Really?
It's insane. I had no idea you could make money off of that kind of stuff.
Dude,
yeah, if you're good enough.
Evan, in this game, just for like decorative like skins and whatnot for your guns, like people pay hundreds of dollars.
Really?
For one. Yeah, it doesn't affect any like gameplay or anything. It's just like the look of your gun.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's no different than people spending $1,000 on a fucking Supreme shirt.
Oh, yeah.
They're different.
You know, $100,000 for a phone case.
It doesn't help you succeed. It's just, you know, you want to look good. Yeah, dude, Chuck is an awesome kid.
He is. He's chill. I like hanging out with him.
I met him when we were delivering pizzas at Sal's. I had a lot of run-ins with like kids like that went to Bangor. Like Chuck was good. Tommy McKeo was an awesome guy.
How about Tim?
Fucking arrogant prick.
Oh, that says it all.
I probably want to have him on here too.
Yeah.
which is the funny part.
Yeah, Tim, you ever listen to this? We'll get you a spot on the podcast.
Yeah, we'll get you a spot on here, Tim. We love you, but yeah, it's hard to. Yeah, man. Scout, some kid named Scout Henshaw.
Scott, yes, of course.
He's all right. He's weird a little bit, but.
There were so many kids from Bangor that worked at Sal's.
Oh my God, too many.
Yeah,
too many. I was like, how do you even find this place? Like, you're 80 miles away.
I think what happened is like one person got a job there, and then they told everybody, and everyone's like, "Oh, no, I guess we'll go work at Sal's."
Yeah, it's fun.
You know, instead of thinking independently for themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, so many. I knew a lot of girls there too. Went to Bangor. Like, it's just like, wow, you guys just flock here, I guess.
Yep.
Just funny.
Can't blame him, man. Sal's Pizza is where it's at.
It's where it's at, man.
Remember the Christmas party?
Yeah.
For working with your dad?
Yeah.
Always a good time.
Yeah, man. We didn't have that this year. We couldn't go out.
Because of COVID.
So he just gave us bonuses, and we were on our way.
I just want to publicly say this. Fuck Tom Wolfe.
Yeah, fuck you, Tom Wolfe.
That's all.
The wolf.
the Wolfman.
Wolf.
I never really wanted to get political on here, but I think it's worth it to say that Tom Wolfe is fucking Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
He's fucking everybody in the ass.
This isn't necessarily from political standpoint, but from like a business standpoint. Why is Big Corp allowed to stay open, but like your local business that keep your town running?
Yeah.
Like you'd think you'd want them to stay open.
Well, I heard that like cops, like they're not even gonna bother cracking down on restaurant owners who defy that, who like if they, even though Wolf's like, you have to shut down, and there's a little, mom and pop pizza shop who says, I am not shutting down, I need money, the cops are like, we're not gonna crack down on those people. He said it's just not worth it.
It's their livelihood. You know what I mean? How else are they gonna make a living?
It's not worth it. It's tyranny what they're doing. It's twisting your arm and making you fucking comply.
Yeah.
And they're using the virus as a way to do it. Because they couldn't before. There was no reason to. Now there's a reason.
Now here's one. Do you guys think the virus is gonna... Do you think it will take as long for all this to go away as it's taken for it to get to where it's at? Or is it going to be a pretty abrupt halt?
I think it's going to be a slow process.
Yeah.
With the vaccine, like, people are iffy on it, Once everyone, I guess, goes through with it or something, like, maybe... I think by summer, honestly.
I hope by summer.
It's looking like
I
summer.
turned 21 this summer, so I'd really love to...
Dude, that would be perfect.
I just made it. My 21st birthday was May of 2019. So everything was still
right
good.
Before everything shut down.
Everything was still good. So that was because things shut down, and it was just months before it, 2020. So it was still normal, man. Like, went to New York City and just had a good time, and I never would have thought in not even a year. It was so unreal. Like, if you go back to December of 2019,
welcoming in the new year,
not even a half a year, not even 6 months, everything went from normal and fine to borderline mass hysteria.
Yeah.
And I'd never seen anything like it in my life. The whole world changed in 5 months.
It literally did.
It'll never be the same, even after this ends and shit. Like, it's not. It's just everybody's gonna remember that.
I just love the conspiracy theories that surround the virus and everything that's going on. I think they're great.
Yeah.
I have a coworker, Hefner, who he's huge on conspiracy theories. He's got all these different ones from the moon being fake and it's just a projection in the sky.
Yeah, those ones.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I love it so much. It's hilarious.
They're fun.
They're
fun to listen to. Yeah, but going back to that, man, I think I'm trying to stay open-minded on the vaccine.
Yeah.
I get where people are iffy on it, like Matt said, how they came out with it really quick.
That's what it is for me. There hasn't been enough time to see the long-term effect of the vaccine.
But then I say to myself, these companies doing it have so much on the line, and they have a reputation that they don't want to destroy. And the technology these days, with all the smart people working there, I wouldn't put it past them to create something that is effective in that little amount of time. Like I said, I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to keep open-minded, but I really want to see where it goes by February, by March, and if things are looking good. I mean, I probably won't get one because, for all I know, I could have had it and not even have known.
Yeah.
There's I heard people say young people like you and I, like us, we're so healthy, we could have had it and not even have known. We could have had it, gotten over it, and now we have antibodies, quote unquote.
No, I remember hearing that too. There was I don't know if it was a poster or study or whatever, but that said that the majority of people that have gotten it and don't know didn't even recognize that they had it.
Right.
Simply because they were fine.
So I think between the herd immunity and if this vaccine works, I think between herd immunity, us getting immune, which being out and about might not, and this might sound really dumb, and I'm sorry if it is, but maybe being out might contribute to everybody becoming immune in a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so herd immunity, and if the vaccine works out, that could be, in a couple of years, coronavirus might just mutate into just a common cold. That's usually how it happens.
Yeah.
Tony gets to get tomorrow the vaccine. Does he for the job? Yeah. So
firsthand.
yeah, he takes it tomorrow, and like 3 weeks later, another shot or something.
Wow.
So we'll see. They're saying people though with like insect allergies might want to stay away from it.
Oh,
They're having like bad reactions. Yeah.
I should say
So I know. Yeah, you're like allergic to bees and all that.
Are you really? You're really allergic to bees? Dad's allergic to bees. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah. I don't know if I told you the story. This was during the summer. So the summer. I was working. Mic drop. I was working, and we're in this house, and in the back by this like hot tub.
Yeah.
I was like spraying this concrete, and there must have been a nest under there because I saw a couple of bees, but they were big to me. They looked little. I thought they were like those little sweat bees, you know, like those little bees.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I'm like, they're not gonna. But then, like, out of nowhere, 30 of them came out, and in an instant, I saw them all come out, and then by the time I tried to back away,
They were all getting
there was just one got me surprised, and there was one right here. It got me, and I like reacted so bad to it. By the time I walked from the back of the house to the front, I had already started to have a reaction.
Wow.
So Justin, his girlfriend Nicole, his nurse, she came and picked me up and took me to St. Louis.
Nice.
I had to get a steroid shot in my ass. It was really, really bad.
Did you get roid rage?
No, I didn't.
No.
Surprise me.
Did you wish you did?
I wish I got it and destroyed that whole office. That would have been funny. Local kid destroyed the office on roid rage from a beast.
Dude, you could go fight. Who was it? Logan Paul. Who's the new fight sensation? Isn't he supposed to fight Floyd Mayweather soon?
Yeah, that or Connor.
Can we bring that up? When is that fight supposed to go down?
But yeah, dude, I had to take prednisone for that and everything. It was really bad. One of those things.
Did it puff up real bad?
Yeah, real fucking big. And within 30 seconds, like I said, by the time I walked to the back of the house to the front, my armpits were already itching.
Wow.
My face was swelling.
Yeah.
And I couldn't breathe. That's how serious it was. One of these things.
No, Dad's the same way. He blows up like a balloon.
That makes sense because it's probably,
hereditary, possibly. Yeah.
Here it is then. It's true. Logan Paul at 6'2" and around 200 pounds will have some 50 pounds and 6 inches on Floyd Mayweather when they share a boxing ring.
Who is it, Logan or Jake?
Logan.
Is that
On
the
February
older
20th.
I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah, I actually don't know. Logan Paul.
Let's look that up as well.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna get killed.
We're in a movie,
I think
dude,
he's
like-
gonna get killed, honestly.
Yeah, you can't go up against Floyd. I mean, come on. Guy's undefeated.
Dude's literally got lightning for hands.
He's fucking Paul, brother.
How old is he?
Jake Paul is 20, and Logan Paul. Hold on. Jake Paul was born 97. Older is Logan. I don't know how old he is. But 95.
So he's 25.
25.
Alright.
97.
My mom brought Mayweather.
Yeah,
That's all there is to
Just
it.
a bunch of little arrogant little pricks. You know, made it big on YouTube, acting like idiots.
Yeah, there they are.
It's crazy to think that you could make it big on YouTube these days.
So much money.
Like if you had asked me 10 years ago, do you think anyone could make legitimate money by having a YouTube channel and putting content out? Firmly would have said there's no way. It just never would have happened.
It's hard work. You gotta know what people want to see.
There's
Like,
so many people that put stuff out.
Not only that, but the editing skills required just to put out good content and not, shot on iPhone type stuff.
even with podcasts, like you get a good enough podcast, and you get sponsors. So you get 3-4 sponsors who pay you for every 1,000 views.
Yeah.
Imagine you have 2 million views, and you're getting paid $20 per every 1,000 views.
That'd be
with three
crazy.
sponsors.
That'd be crazy.
You're making $5,000 an episode, maybe 5-6 episodes a month,
Mm-hmm.
making side money.
Side money. Chump change, he says.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy though. That's weird. Is it confirmed it's gonna happen?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, February 20th. I think.
I wonder how much this will gross. Because, I mean, it's got to
So
be a
much
pay-per-view
money.
fight. You know what I
So much
mean?
money.
Right.
I mean, I don't even know how much. Matt, can you look how much the Conor and Mayweather fight grossed?
That was one of the
Probably
highest.
$1 billion.
Yeah, that was one
Over
of the
$1 billion.
highest grossing fights recently.
I bet you it's over $1 billion.
Did I tell you Phil's been getting into guitar too now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
now
I knew that.
him
Josh.
and Josh
Josh is
play
taking
now.
off with it.
I was just telling Matt that earlier, yeah.
Josh is really, I'm happy to see that.
Mhm.
Especially kids his age. Kids his age don't have, this is an insult to kids his age, but they don't have like the mind capacity to really like focus in on something as like guitar.
Hone a craft.
But Josh, man, you could tell he's so just adamant about it. I love it.
He's got it musically though, like
He does.
Well, I know you guys know you were both, blessed with that, but he's got it when it comes to music. You
Yeah.
can see it. He could sit down at the piano and just play a very small progression, but it's like it sounds great.
Yeah.
Something
He's
so
got it, man.
simple.
He's got it. He's got that
I
rhythm.
hope he makes something of it someday.
Yeah,
That'd
man.
be awesome.
He can.
All right, so what do we get? What was the total gross here?
All right, Mayweather made around $280 million.
Oh my God! That's so
million.
much
Yeah.
money.
McGregor $130 million. So
130 million to
Bit
lose
less.
a fight.
Could you
Yeah.
imagine if I was as big as them and I went in and just did not try, got my ass beat? I'd still make so much money. Why try? If you're only in it for money, why try?
Yeah, right.
So I can still make money. Imagine losing and
Winning
still.
$130 million.
That's insane.
Mayweather makes all the money because he owns every aspect of his own events too.
What do you mean he
What do
owns
you mean
it?
by that?
So he puts all the money. He sets up the entire show basically for himself.
Really?
Yeah, like so he just makes everything.
Talk about a guy that knows how to make some money. Jeez.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I knew how to make money like that. Like not to use money as like a focus or a drive in life, but it's certainly helpful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To have the security of having enough of it.
Yeah.
That'd be so nice.
Wow. Yeah, they make that much money. It's insane.
He made around 3.5 million per minute in his fight.
Wow. Oh my God.
You know, I kind of think I might need to walk into work on the 4th and just maybe talk myself up a little. This guy's time is worth 3.5 million a minute.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
man,
come
I
on.
need to step up my game.
Yeah. You pay me by the minute or I leave.
By the minute.
Yeah.
Could you imagine
So
that?
much money. $20 a minute.
Go take a 20-minute shit in the middle of the day just because.
Yeah. God, I'm sorry. Had that Chipotle burrito last night. It's really killing me.
Yeah, it's been like the 4th night in a row.
Yeah, it's been the 5th day in a row. It's like a half-hour shit.
Yeah, dude, honestly, like one of the best parts of the day, though, is that just midday work shit. I used to hate doing it when I was younger. I was one of those people, like, you could only go at home. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's how I.
And you wouldn't go at
Just-
school either.
Yeah,
like,
no way.
You know you really had the shit if you if you
when?
went to in school.
Yeah.
Like you're like, wow, there's herpes on this and I don't even care.
Dude, literally, you're doing like the squat above it so you don't touch.
Yeah, like you just like fucking put like a whole roll of toilet paper just on the seat, especially where the ball sack
Of
touches.
course,
Like you put more, you
course.
put extra on that part.
Of course.
Yeah, dude, shitting in school is gross.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, there were some bathrooms in Bangor, I don't know about Penargil, but like that were more desirable to go to.
Yeah.
Like if you had the time, like, all right, yeah, I got the time to walk to this part of the school to use this restroom, you'd do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear that, man.
Like I remember when we would have to stay afterwards for baseball or something, because varsity would always practice before JV, and it's like, I didn't want to have mom or dad drive me back out to the school, so I just stayed, get my homework done, do a workout. And of course, it's inevitable. You gotta drop a Duke. It's
gotta shit.
Yeah, it's bound to happen. And I used to go down to the band room because those were the cleanest ones and the most undisturbed bathrooms.
Yeah.
Just sit there for like half an hour.
Really?
Oh yeah. Play on my phone, whatever. It was great.
We had this bathroom at Penargil. It was supposed to be for like the special needs kids.
Yeah.
Because it had a special handle on it.
Yeah.
But it was a nice bathroom. It was down by Miss Campbell's room.
Right,
next to
right.
Miss Campbell's room. But it was a nice bathroom compared to some of the other ones.
Oh yeah.
And so like after a while, kids just started using the special needs bathroom. But the catch was, yeah, it's a nice bathroom. There's not much going on in there. But a couple times, maybe now and then, you might walk in on one of these special needs kids at the urinal with their fucking pants all the way down.
Right.
Yeah.
And I like there was times I
It
walked in,
happens.
saw it, turned right around the same motion and left. I was like, "Dad, this is really
all in
awkward."
one. Like no.
Yeah, all
Have
in
fun
one.
with that, Chief.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shit at home, But dude, there was this one bathroom in Penargil. It was a secret bathroom.
A secret bathroom.
It was right by the gym. Remember that bathroom by Mrs. Powery's art room? It was right next to the gym, the main gym. It was next to the water fountain.
Oh,
it was always locked.
That's right. Right.
Out of 4 years, I never stepped foot in that bathroom. Never knew what it looked like. Nobody ever did. And then I was at one of my brother's basketball games last year, and it was the first time I was ever in there.
Really? How was it?
It was a bathroom.
Yeah.
Because that was like the teacher's bathroom.
Oh, one of those. Understandable.
There's like so many like little rooms in Penargil. Like you never really went in. Yeah, the attic. They got an attic.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was
bell tower.
There was like the main like steps. So you'd go up, to get to class, and then when you were on the second floor, because Penargil is only 2 floors.
Yeah.
Once you get up on the second floor, there was an old rickety wooden staircase that went up. So you're coming up this way, and there's one going up that way.
Yeah.
It's this old...
like a switchback style.
Old creaky wooden stair, and that took you to the attic.
Wow.
To the bell tower.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Banger.
But never went up there.
DeFranco was the school that had an attic. I was up there one time.
Really?
Yeah. Just old, dusty, dark, like so much old school memorabilia.
Yeah.
Just sitting up there. But like that's where they kept all the decorations throughout the year for the school. Everything just got like tossed up there.
Like,
fuck this. Leave it till next year.
Yeah, like Uncle Peter told me that when he went up to the Penargil's attic when he was going to the school. I mean, he went there in the 80s.
Yeah.
He said like there was like shit like kids left up there from like the 30s.
Whoa.
I'm like, wow, that's crazy.
I would have been stuffing my pockets full. Like, what do we got that's good in here? What can I make some money off of?
Yeah, but I guess there was just like I knew a couple kids from high school that went up there for like something. I think the shop teacher took them up there for something. And like, I don't know, it was just like old like play props up there, like shit you'd put in an attic.
Yeah.
But yeah, never went up there. And Penargil has a basement too. Remember by Miss, who was our health teacher? The woman. Remember her? You remember her though?
Health teacher, the Grushi? No, not the Grushi.
She had the hallway that went way back by the gym. It ran parallel to the gym, and it was the Hall of Fame. All like the all the football players and stuff. That hallway.
That's right. I remember the basement. Then.
I remember like the first day of school, I had her class, and I didn't. Penargil was huge to me at that time.
Yeah.
And I took this left to go down these stairs. I thought there's more classrooms. A fucking basement. I'm like, this is weird.
That's crazy. I would have hid down there for
They have an attic and basement, man.
Which, I mean, that was kind of part of the cafeteria, I guess, right? Like, it was kind of an offshoot.
Yeah,
you just couldn't go in it. Because the cafeteria was pretty much a basement. And there used to be a tunnel back in the day between like 2 schools.
Yeah. My mom tells me about that from time to time because she went to Penargil for a
little bit. Yeah.
Apparently, it was just chaos in there, man. The tunnel,
people smoking crack down there.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Knocking your books out
right before gym class.
Yeah, just fucking.
You imagine that, like the group of athletic kids is just like, we got a freaking pipe there, just
crack pipe,
Matt ball like no others.
It's big old.
Oh, Matt ball! What a game! What a game!
Dude, I watched this girl one time. I was probably a junior or a senior, early on in senior year.
Mm-hmm.
And in gym class is, I don't know if it's at Bangor, but in Penargil, it's awkward when you're a freshman because you share your whole gym class with upperclassmen.
Yeah, it's the same at Bangor.
They don't treat you that nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like the upperclassmen don't treat the freshmen that nice.
That's a given, yeah.
So... got through that, and I'm already, probably 18, and there was this girl who was probably a freshman. We were playing mat ball, and she kicked it, and she wasn't real athletic, wasn't real, thin, but she was kind of, slowly running. She tripped on, I don't know what she tripped on, but she tripped face first. Didn't catch herself.
Just straight down.
Didn't roll.
Oh, man.
Bah! Just goosh, like that. And I was like... I had to cover my mouth and turn away. I was like, "Oh my!"
Laugh.
I didn't laugh, to be honest. I really felt bad.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Well, good for you. You have a good heart.
And ever since I saw, ever since that, I saw her and I just felt bad.
Yeah.
She was a quiet girl, but yeah, that sucked. Yeah, gym class, man, it could be brutal.
I miss gym class.
Yeah, they eat you up and spit you out.
I miss gym class. I don't know how it was for you guys, but gym class was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
Depending on what teacher you had. How many gym teachers did you guys have total?
Just
1.
2. Because Miss Rock, that's the health teacher.
Yeah.
Which I didn't have her. Did you have her?
No, not. I had her for health freshman year, but
Just
I had
Elton.
Zale for all gym.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Zale, good guy. You
Yeah,
know?
Yeah, cool guy.
nice. Because Bangor had four different teachers. A lot bigger
Wow.
school, though.
Yeah, bigger school.
So, usually it would only be two classes per gym class. You know, sometimes it would be Hop and Miss Buck, or Mr. Wilson was one of the other teachers, Miss Lobb. I lied, there was more because Miss Kuchar came on in the last year. There's 5 teachers at Bangor.
Wow, for gym.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, just for gym alone.
All teachers who had no other skill in life to become a gym teacher.
I'd honestly think about how much fun it would be to be a gym teacher.
You get
though.
paid to just watch kids kick shit.
Yeah.
You know, like
Help, like, no, you're throwing that wrong. Here, let me show you.
Yeah.
All right, have fun.
yeah, have fun. See you next
Exactly.
week.
Depending on who you had gym with, too, it was just an aggressive air
Really?
in the gymnasium. Oh, yeah. Like, I had a class the one time. It was my senior year, right after I just finished rehab for my knee. Because you remember when I tore my ACL?
Playing baseball, right?
I was playing soccer in gym.
soccer. Okay.
I was playing
Oh, okay.
soccer in gym class.
Yeah,
when
you
I
got
tore
hurt.
it.
Yeah.
But just coming back that year, I had gym all year
Really?
instead of just for one quarter.
Yeah.
I didn't have anything else to put in my schedule, so filled the entire thing up. And the one class I had in specific had a bunch of like overly eager undergrads in it,
Yeah.
like juniors and whatnot, and just the intensity that some of them would play with was hilarious.
Try hard. It's like, wow.
Hilarious.
Like, wow, this means nothing, and you're putting all your effort into it.
I can't say too much. I was one of those kids. I like to have fun in gym.
Yeah, I always had fun, man. Like, I was never, like, the most, like, athletic, but
Yeah.
even, like, I always did really good in gym. Like, I tried. Like, I love volleyball.
Yeah.
Volleyball
was a fun segment.
Volleyball was really fun. So, yeah, gym was great. Art, I loved art. But, yeah, that's it. Wonder what else we want to talk about.
That's all there was about that.
Yeah, that's that.
Now would be the point where like we have Elon Musk on the show.
Yeah.
And we just spark up,
Big fucking
big
blunt.
old
Here we go.
stove. Big old stove.
Yeah.
Start talking about SpaceX
Have
and
you-
plans for the future.
Yeah, have you ever smoked a blunt?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I roll them.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Did you ever roll one maybe about 1.5 feet long?
1.5 long? No.
Foot and a
No.
half.
The biggest I've ever rolled is like a Woods. Probably
Wow.
by that. They
Wow.
make bigger wraps. Like it's just I've never had a bigger wrap to roll with. I don't
Yeah.
know. You know what an entourage is?
No.
Entourage is like not a really good cigar like Cuban or anything like real high quality, but it's a stove. The thing's fat. Could easily roll one of those to be like size of a quarter plus, easily this long. Huge cigar.
What's a spliff?
So a spliff,
It's like a big joint, right?
Isn't it
yes,
tobacco?
Yes and no. Spliff.
Wrapped in
Spliff
tobacco?
Nah, it's a mix. So whether you're rolling a joint or you're rolling a blunt or whatever you want to roll with, Fronto leaf. Obviously you've got your bud that you put inside. Some people like to mix the tobacco that you take out of like a blunt because you have to unwrap them. You got to crack them open and take the stuff out.
Okay.
Some guys like that nicotine buzz.
Yeah.
So they'll either add it in or if they're trying to like really chew their bud, just so they're using less, they mix it in.
Yeah.
I don't like them. I don't like the way nicotine smokes, or tobacco smokes, I should say. Sorry, I don't like the nick buzz.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of
Oh,
it.
it's strong if you never had it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's strong if you never had it. I got a fucking story for the first time I ever tried that. It's nuts.
Yeah.
I told you like 10 times, but
Oh, of course.
yeah, no,
Of
there's
course.
nothing to fuck around with if you never had it or haven't had it in a long time.
I actually, funny story. I used to double roll some of the blunts that I would roll just to try to get them to burn longer. If you've got more heads popping in, or you just need some alone time, you want to just sit there and think. I'm sure you know how it is for your morning walk. You
Yeah.
throw a big fat dip in.
Yeah.
But I double rolled it, and my one friend Kristen was with me. Just hadn't seen her. She was home from school. We were hanging out.
Okay.
And,
this is a female?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And for reference, Kristen's like maybe 5'5", 5'6", and she's real thin.
Okay.
So
Petite, they call them.
yeah. So I think there may have been just a little too much nicotine,
Too much
too
for
much
that little
tobacco
body.
with the wrap, because we were passing it back and forth. I asked her like, "You want to hit this?" She's like, "Yeah, sure, I'll hit it." Took
Yeah,
her
can I
heads.
hit that?
No.
I tap that? No, I'm kidding.
Kristen's not like that.
Okay.
But anyways. Asked her again. She was like, nah, I'm good. It's like, all right, understandable. Sure, I don't want to pressure anyone in to smoke more than they need to. I'm just standing there, casually taking my hits. She literally just dead falls.
What?
Whoa.
Yeah. Just didn't move at all. No warning, nothing. Just
like that girl in Matball.
Straight over. I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, are you all right? As soon as she hit the ground, she woke up again. But she said she blacked out. My guess was there was just too much tobacco, too much there, dude.
Wow.
She just face down. Scary at the moment. Real funny looking back on it, though. Like, that was hilarious.
I blacked out once. It was the first time I ever blacked out. I was in my room, and I was doing something. I think I was, like, trying to fix something on my guitar. Mm-hmm. And I had, what was it? I think it was like a little like kind of screwdriver thing. Yeah. But the ends were kind of sharp. So I was like this, and I had my arm, and I was trying to pry something. It slipped, cut my arm. I didn't think anything of it. So I'm standing in my bedroom. It was like at nighttime. And I'm just looking at it. And then it was the weirdest thing because I never blacked out. I was looking at it, and I started to feel like funny. Like I started to feel weird. I can't explain it. And then it just elevated within 5 seconds. Everything went like white or black, I guess. And I fucking fell, dude. Like I fell hard.
Yeah.
You don't have, when you're blacked out,
you don't brace for it. You
can't
just
brace
go.
yourself.
Yeah.
So I hit this like CD rack, cut my like arm, and it was
you didn't
because
ruin any of the CDs.
No, it was because. And there wasn't even that much blood. Like, it wasn't like it was gushing blood. It was like a little stream of thin. But, like, I don't know if it was the shock of it or,
Probably.
like, seeing the blood. But it was, I felt sick, and then, boom. And then I got up. I had to lay down, and within 5 minutes, I felt okay. Yeah. That was the weirdest thing I ever really experienced in my life.
Never experienced blacking out.
It's weird.
You ever black out?
No, never blacked out, man.
Well, Evan, congrats being the only guy on the show to black out.
No, yeah. And then not counting blackout drunk either, you know? That's a totally different feeling, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Totally different, man. Yeah, but once you turn... You're 20 now, right? So you turn 21, obviously,
Big
next year.
2-1 next year, yes, sir.
So next year, once, you're legal to drink, maybe we'll have you on a couple beers and stuff. Kind of loosen it up.
It'd be a great time. That'd be a great time.
I was going to have Dylan on today, but he didn't get back to me.
It is what it is. It happens. It happens.
So you're special because you're the first guest ever.
First guest ever. Wow.
So maybe in,
milestone.
5 years and wherever this goes, look back and first episode of the guest. So that's pretty cool.
When you've got we're pulling 2 million views.
Yeah, 2 million,
per podcast.
make it $5,000 a week. Yeah. That'd be nice.
$5,000 a week.
Possible, man.
That's something I never really grasped as a kid, was the concept of weekly money or annual income or any of that. I remember sitting in class the one time with my buddy John, thinking right out of school I need to be making minimum of $80,000 a year.
Yeah, that's
right. Just by your guys' reaction, you understand what I'm saying.
Right.
Then.
Yeah.
Had no idea.
No idea.
Concept of money.
You basically, once you get your first legit job, it's like, wow, you're making not even half that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's gonna be that way for probably 10 years.
Couple years. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Yeah, I know, with my dad's business and stuff, he's, like I was telling you before, he's the best year he's had. I'm not going to say how much he made, but a lot. Yeah. And he's been at it for over 10 years, man. It takes a while.
That's what it takes,
especially for business.
Yeah, that's what it takes.
It's it's so hard in the beginning. You just want to fucking just be fuck it, Mm-hmm. You want to go back to a job that has some sort of at least security, but if you just put the time in for your own shit and you believe in it, man.
Yes, sir.
Work hard at it.
Yes, sir.
Sounds all cliche shit, but it is,
Yeah, but it's true.
It's true.
You put your mind to something, you could definitely accomplish it. Yeah. Within reason. You're not going to go fly off a building just because you want to.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe for a brief period of time, but you're going to go splat at the bottom. That'll be it. I'm going to get in the Guinness World Record. The only man to fly for 30 seconds.
Yeah. With no wings.
Yeah.
With no wings.
I saw something recently. There was apparently the world's first no parachute net jump from a ridiculous
I saw that.
height.
From space.
Was that?
I think it was from. I think it was from the out, the lowest I mean, I don't want to say it. Just right at like when that guy did that Red Bull jump.
Yeah.
It was like from that like real low level space.
Wow.
Like right above the fucking threshold.
You've got to be a nut to do that.
Why?
Could you imagine sitting down for that, that briefing? All right, so here's what we're going to be doing, Evan. We've got a great idea. You're going to be real famous. So here it is. Let's get right to it. You're going to be the first man in history to jump from space into a net. And you're thinking, this isn't going to be that bad. I've got a parachute with me in case stuff goes wrong.
Yeah, no parachute.
All of a sudden, they're going to be like, great. There's one catch, though. And that is, you're thinking to yourself, like, what? It could be anything. You don't have a parachute.
Yeah, like, what? No parachute?
You're like, wait, one more time? I must have, must not have heard you correctly there.
Can you find that video for us? If they have it on video? Matt, where are we at, by the way?
An hour 10 about?
Whoa, that's the longest
15.
one yet. Every, episode we've done, the first episode was, I don't know, half hour.
Yeah.
Just an intro and did some stuff. But every episode, we never matched it. We always, exceeded it.
Fair enough. Oh, yeah, that's definitely the video.
Is this
Play it,
yeah,
dude.
no doubt.
This is crazy. For anybody just listening, just watch it. What is it?
It's a world first skydiver Luke Akins.
Akins, I think, yeah.
How far is that? 25,000 feet?
Pretty big net.
That is massive.
Oh, maybe it's not from space then. I heard somebody say it was from space, but 25,000 isn't from space.
Yeah,
Wait,
regardless, though, 25,000
because
is
planes,
nothing to mess
that might
with.
have been a test run, actually. Because this looks a bit high.
Well, he's at least above the clouds.
Commercial planes fly at 30. So there's no way that they're in space.
Dude, look at him go.
How does he know where he's going?
He's much higher now. That was just a test run before.
How does the wind
He's
keep
rotating?
him?
I don't know.
That kind of looks like a parachute on his back.
Yeah, it does.
This looks like clickbait to me.
Yeah. he jumped, and then when he went through the clouds, when they couldn't see him, he pulled it then, kind of slow him down.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like he's trying to do something to keep him straight. He's twisting.
Yeah.
He looks like he's rolling around in bed because he can't sleep.
It's like an interpretive dance move. I'm not sure what it is.
Damn.
These guys are just chilling, waiting at the bottom. That plane's about to get hit by whoever just jumped.
Yeah. Boom!
Oh, wait, what does some of those stickers say?
What is he on? Is he on a plane?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, it's definitely a smaller... Yeah, all right, what do we say here? No easy way down, that looks like.
Caution. Yeah, no easy way down. Wow.
Stump, don't die.
Boom! Just imagine seeing a body for a split second just hit that plane. Oh, he missed it.
Bang.
Sorry, guys.
The owner's probably flipping out. That was a fucking good plane. Come on.
Imagine being his family just watching and he hits the net, it gives out and he just splats. Imagine just the carnage.
That'd be devastating.
Why is he on a plane now? I thought he jumped out already.
Nah, we brought it back to see the stickers. Yeah.
Matt, I just want to see when he hits the net.
That is crazy high up. Jeez.
Dude, look.
There's more people now. I don't know. No one's hitting the net, though.
He's got to be making some sort of money on this. Somebody's sponsoring him.
These people all have parachutes still. I don't think we've seen him yet. Be honest.
Does it look like Auschwitz from afar?
Whoa, man. Is that it? Oh, that's got to be the guy. He doesn't have a parachute on. Look at him.
Just sitting here in silence watching this video. Guys, watch it at home. It's crazy.
Yeah, seriously. This is definitely worth 4 minutes of your time.
This is more crazier than the Felix jump in 09, I think it was.
Yeah, look at them just spinning, kind of.
Dude, they're just free falling. Wow.
My view of the target from 25,000 feet. Well, they have to have reached terminal velocity by that point.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah, look at that, man.
Dude, look, there's air following them. Oh my god.
Your buddy's pulling his parachute. You're like, oh, shit. All right.
I wish I had that.
I guess here we go. At what point, if he was going to miss, do you think he would realize, oh shit, I'm going to miss?
Oh, dude, that feeling would probably suck. He was close to missing, actually. Yeah, he was kind of on the edge there.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, look, he's swaying off.
Wow.
Good thing they have that double safety underneath it.
Right.
Dude, he almost hit the ground even when he went through the net.
Oh, here we go.
Oh shit.
Impact
POV.
view. Point of view, if you are a bug in the swimming pool. Here comes this net.
I diagnosed you with dead.
all fun and games till he's got to get up and out of there.
Yeah, he cuts himself
Oh,
out.
they just lower it down. Yeah, he's stoked. The adrenaline rush of a lifetime.
My God, he's probably so high on the adrenaline, dude. I don't know though. I still think that jump that guy did from outer space is still more crazy.
One, that was a crazy.
Because he had a parachute, but he only pulled it at the very end. But to see him with a GoPro on the edge of space, dude.
Oh, dude, it was literally like the next.
He goes like this. Look, he just watched a video. He just steps off, and he's instantly down. It's crazy. Yeah, he's in like a capsule. He's in like a weird capsule.
Joke's on him. They dropped the capsule.
Yeah, about halfway up. Fucking hate this guy. Do you know Elon Musk? He shot a Tesla into space, and now there's a Tesla orbiting Earth. Just like quirky shit like he does. I love it.
I'm gonna go get a free Tesla.
Yeah,
just go to space.
Just gonna go to space and get a free Tesla. I'm gonna
hotwire it up there.
Yeah, make a real high-powered gun. I'm just gonna like shoot a chain up there and just drag it down.
Just get all your buddies like this.
As soon as it comes back into the atmosphere, it free falls.
Just put a big net down there to catch it. You'll be good.
Nah, dude, come on. Just make sure it lands on the tires. It's got suspension.
Yeah.
Imagine the view. Pictures. Can we all agree? A picture doesn't do anything justice.
Nah.
I wonder what the view had to have looked like from
wow,
up there.
Dude, he's instantly 10 miles down as soon as he jumps.
Crew watching.
It looks like a fucking... looks like a snowball. Wow. It's still dark?
Yeah.
I pulled the parachute already?
That's still insane. I mean, what brought that to the next level is going into outer space.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
That's what made that special. I remember when that like he did that. I was like younger, but I remember hearing about it, and I was like, oh my God, what?
I remember just seeing the YouTube video for the first time.
Yeah,
thinking, this is crazy. There's no way he's actually gonna jump. But
should we end it there?
I don't see why not.
We can end it there. We don't really have anything else to talk about.
You want to close it out then?
Yeah. Yeah, so thanks for coming on, Joey.
Of course.
I really had a good time. First guest ever, and we're gonna really start having a lot more guests on, so probably be longer podcast for you guys. But anyways, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.